This exciting day. My name is Matti. I'm director of the Illinois Program of Research in the Humanities, and it's my privilege and pleasure to welcome you to this panel discussion. Let me start by thanking John Marsh and Chris Conrad, the amazing people at the IPRH who make these events possible. Let me also thank my friends at Open Source Art who proposed this amazing collaboration to us, and which has resulted in what I think is an initiative that is creating a lot of press, for one, and a lot of interest and a lot of excitement. Spectacles of the Real, Truth and Representation, Art and Literature. As you all know, this is one exhibit in two locations. This is location one. We had a fabulous opening on Tuesday night. The opening of the part of Spectacles of the Real at Open Source Art is tonight. I urge you all to come at 8:30 to Open Source Art in 12 East Washington Street, Champaign, downtown Champaign, and partake in the second part of opening festivities. Those will go through the night, because that's what Open Source does, as opposed to the IPRH, where we trim it properly, go to bed very early. So I encourage and welcome and invite all of you to come. Today we are starting another part of the initiative on Spectacles of the Real, which is a series of panel discussions that we put together with the help of lots of people. And again, it's a pleasure to thank some of the people involved in this part of the initiative. Again, Chris Conrad, of course, but also Joe Valente, who's right here, Matt Hart, and numerous others. We have three panel discussions that address various aspects of realism in art and literature. Today's panel is called Politics of the Real. We have a panel on Tuesday, March 14th, called Aesthetics of the Real, and the last panel on Thursday, March 16th, Literatures of the Real. Please don't leave without taking a pink flyer where you can get all of the information for these panels. Also, I want to announce another event that actually is not part of the series, but in some ways could actually be part of the series. A week from yesterday, on Wednesday, March 8th, we will have an event in this very space, what promises to be a fascinating conversation between Rick Powers, our own brilliant novelist, and Bruce Robbins of Columbia University, one of the leading literary critics in the U.S. today. They'll be speaking about globalization in literature, and they'll be doing this in this setting here. So I have a sense that, or I have a hope that this work on display here might actually contribute to this conversation. So be sure to take a flyer about that. Now to our business at hand, the politics of the real. Some of the questions that we had in mind when we came up with this panel was to ask how we can account for the resurgence of realism that seems to be underway in the visual arts as well as in literature today. We're interested in thinking about